Salama.
How are you, sir? Thank you for coming.
How are you?
We are blessed to have you.
Happy to be with you again.
Thank you. Yes.
Your Excellency, how are you?
Well. Young man, how are you doing? Yay.
There we have it. Dr. Memolati, Black Man Coffee. Yes, thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, Excellency.
Congratulations.
Fantastic.
Well done.
In this name Kenya has. Kenya is great.
Seven. Correct? Yes.
And this is our final product, cement.
Where are you getting your gypsum now? You just use gypsum.
Yes, gypsum.
This and this clinker.
And
This
clinker.
is made in Imali, so which you open.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. This is the main raw material Kenya imports,
Uh-huh.
which we make in Imali.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yes, so after we receive our raw materials, put them in our hoppers, our raw material hoppers. These are our hoppers, clinker, for maintenance board.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Which then now you
Yes,
move
we
it.
have
But
to-
otherwise
That is the
you
main
start
side.
and stop from here.
yes.
Yes.
Also, if you want to see the quality of the cement,
Yes.
we can trust it. It is just. No, not here. No, not here.
Yeah? No, I'm saying these are the factories.
Hiyo na Alu zinc mabati and the color coating mabati. National Cement Company Limited produces Simba cement. As you have opened the first one, and you said that we should have enough clinker in Kenya, so we should not import. We already started to see our jobs and our foreign exchange. I wish that we can do something that we stop or we reduce importation of the clinker so that the local manufacturers, the financiers, that there is no country in Africa I have seen, because we are in a couple of countries which government supports so much. I don't think so somebody will come from outside. And it is my commitment, personal commitment to His Excellency, that by 3,000 people are, in Imali 1,000 people extra will get job. And in Mombasa, where we are putting steel plant, the most suitable environment and the government policy to do something in the country, and your investment will be definitely we want to buy Kenya and we want to build Kenya, and it starts from our own house. We cannot look for cleaning the outside when our own house is in Mombasa, in Athi River. We also will do to change the life of these our Salga people, and it is my promise to you all. Here I would like to...
In Kenyatta National Hospital, we request His Excellency now to present the check to the management of Kenyatta National Hospital. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Because you have no choice. And if you want to, very good, excellent. The difference in between the complete and finish. I think you must have heard the dream, but it is complete. Obedient wife. And And the finish means you have a wife who fights with you, who doesn't obey, is called you are finished. But more than this is when you are earning 20,000 shillings and your wife is spending 25,000, you
opportunity to thank you for coming. And I recall for the last nearly 2 months, we have been trying to see how our elected leaders who are here, and I think by their presence today, they have come to recognize that this is not just an asset. A lot of times our industrialists go to work and the community becomes a problem, not part of the team. Thank you for being part of that. We must be partners. I'll just mention them. Please, when I mention you can just wave and then allow me. We have the MP for Mwingi North, Engineer Nzengo. Asante sana. Happy that you have come here and that you have come for this purpose. For us as Nakuru County, we want to say that the day you told us to think of Big Four, we took it very personal. And when industry, I am specifically happy that within this belt of Salga, many will recall that from the MCA to the MP and all the way up to the top, the results are widely visible. Allow me to end there, Your Excellency, to thank you.
Munez Waziri Iliakuka. Okay. Area MP dakika moja kwa heshima usalimie.
Introduce my colleagues in Parliament, the honorable members. They have been introduced by the Governor Lik Nyanjui.
We are building a second clinker line in Imali. As you have opened the first one, and you said that we should have enough clinker in Kenya, so we should not import. We already started since that day our second clinker line in Imali, which is second clinker line will be ready in this year, June, and which will produce 3.5 million ton of clinker, which is needed for Kenya. Sir, Kenya imports 2 million ton of clinker every year, which is $100 million. And we are exporting our jobs and our foreign exchange. I wish that we can do something that we stop or we reduce importation of the clinker so that the local manufacturers get the advantage to sell locally, because we use all 100% material from Kenya, and we are Kenyan and we want to build Kenya. Let me tell you from bottom of my heart to all the investors and to all the financiers that there is no country in Africa I have seen, because we are in a couple of countries which government supports so much. His Excellency, the President, has got 1,000 programs every day, but still he has got the time for me and you. It is showing the commitment that he wants to change. He wants to change the environment. He wants to change the people's life. He wants to build Kenya. If we don't support, I don't think so somebody will come from outside. And it is my commitment, personal commitment to His Excellency, that by 2022, my company will employ directly 10,000 people. Sir, we have a problem only for power connection. I must tell, because we all are family, these all are Watoto Yako, we have to tell you that we have, if we get the power connection in our Imali plant and also in our Kwale new upcoming steel factory plant, 3,000 people are, in Imali 1,000 people extra will get job. And in Mombasa, where we are putting steel plant, will be 3,000 people working there. Currently, we are employing 6,000 people directly in our group. I want to urge the business community of Kenya and the international that Kenya has got the most suitable environment and the government policy to do something in the country, and your investment will be definitely secured, and you will be able to fetch your return back of your loan is very fast. We should actually do, sir, like BBI, we want to do BBK, buy Kenyan and build Kenya. Sir, Devki Steel Mills, definitely we want to buy Kenya and we want to build Kenya, and it starts from our own house. We cannot look for cleaning the outside when our own house is dirty. And our own house is, we own our investors, and our heart should be in the country, and it should not be anywhere else in the world, if you are patriotic Kenyan. Sir, in a CSR activity, my company is not left behind. We would like to say that what we have done in other places like Imali, in Mombasa, in Athi River, we also will do to change the life of these our Salga people, and it is my promise to you all. To build this company, to build this project took 2 years, and we have invested $58 million US. The production capacity of this factory is 750,000 tons per year, and we have expansion program of another 750,000 tons per year. It will make this Salga factory 1.5 million ton of cement by July 2020. Sir, Salga was, I cannot say it was neglected, but Salga has got a very nice people, and they didn't have the opportunity for working into the industry at their area. With your guidance, it is our duty as an investor to make sure that we bring the job to the people, and not only in Nairobi and Mombasa and in the cities. Your Excellency, sir, we are there to support the big government Big Four agenda for the manufacturing and the low-cost housing. Devki Steel Mill has got 3-pillar company. One is Devki Steel, which is producing high-standard TMT bars in the country since last 25 years. Second one is the Maisha Mabati, which produces the Alu Zinc Mabati and the color coating Mabati. National Cement Company Limited produces Simba Cement and brand, and now, of course, with the acquisition of the ARM, we also have Rhino Cement. We are producing the highly standard of the cement, which is fully automized for the quality, and it is at the affordable price, as my company has got the policy that we don't want to make only for the profit. I cannot go and donate to each and every Kenyan, but at least I can support through my product, which becomes the more and more affordable, and we'll make sure. Sir, in Nakuru, the price of cement was 750 shillings per bag. We have come since, and with your blessings and encouragement, we have brought down to 530 shillings. I am sure Salga people will build fast, and whoever is coming from Salga, we will give them at the cost price. Thank you very much.
For us as Nakuru County, we want to say that the day you told us to think of Big Four, we took it very personal. And when it came to industry, we said that we do not want industry in paper. We want industry in a place we can go and work and see value addition. And therefore, Your Excellency, this serves as a critical point in the turning of the Big Four agenda, specifically on industry. I am specifically happy that within this belt of Salga, many will recall that a few years ago, if you mentioned Salga, the images that would come to mind were not those of industries. It was images of accidents and deaths and so on and so forth. You allowed me to serve in NTSA, where we were in charge of safety, and anytime the word Salga came, we were worried. But Your Excellency, this transformation has brought a total of about 8 major industries within these belts. From the Daima milk plant that is just after Salga, we have Megaspin that is recycling paper and also making our cities clean, to this particular one, and 4 others that are coming up. Your Excellency, Salga is transforming from a place of accidents to a place of hope, where we create employment and create work for our people. So in connection to that, Your Excellency, the county government of Nakuru is seeking to reclassify this area as an industrial zone so that we can provide all the services, including roads, including lighting and sewer, to serve the industrial people who want to come here. And therefore, we'll be looking up to your support, and I will be making that request very soon. The director mentioned that we are going to have very huge materials coming in and going out. What that simply means is that at optimal level, we'll have 1,000 trucks coming every day here. Those trucks will require to be serviced. They will require a place to be parked. And as you may be aware, in Salga, we have a parking area that has remained an eyesore because it's not properly developed and therefore serves as actually a hazard to road users. Your Excellency, on behalf of the people of this area, the biggest issue we would want to request is the issue of making that particular parking so that we can also serve this larger industrial area that is here.
Because of your leadership in driving the agenda of industrialization, thank you for supporting us to push industry. I also want to take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to congratulate the chairman, Dr. Uhuru, for his generosity and for showing what industry and the Big Four agenda is. A few months ago, Your Excellency, I accompanied him to West Pokot, where we gave licenses to Mr. Uhuru to start up cement factories in that part of the world. And today is a proof that he is actually going to expand this industry. We've created jobs. People will put food on their tables. 700 jobs will be created here. Indirect jobs, so many jobs, and many other enterprises will be created because of this factory. In the past, Your Excellency, it was Nairobi and Mombasa, which was the cement. But with devolution and the fact that we're endowed with resources, we have limestone in this country. We've done the airborne survey, and even before that geophysical survey, we have discovered deposits of limestone, gypsum, porcelain, and clinker, as he said, should not be imported in this country. We should have our own clinker. We should see gypsum being produced in this country without importing gypsum into this country. I want to say this market is big. With the market of South Sudan, South Ethiopia, we will be able to create more companies. Out of the 7 we have now, there's demand for more cement factories. And I know Kenya is going that way.
Indeed, I would like to thank the DEFCI Group for its sustained investment in critical sectors of our economy. 2 of the group's companies, National Cement and DEFCI Steel Mills Limited, are major players in the building and construction industry, making the DEFCI Group of companies a strategic partner in the realization of our transformative agenda for the nation under 2 of the Big Four pillars, manufacturing and affordable housing. Indeed, the story of the DEFCI Group is a story filled with hope and inspiration, and indeed embodies the best of Kenya's entrepreneurial spirit. From a small shop in Gikomba in the late 80s, few could have imagined the heights to which this entrepreneur would rise and the impact it would have on our economy. Today, as he has said, National Cement has a combined country workforce of 6,200, with this Nakuru plant accounting for 700 of these jobs. I believe the level of investment is laudable, and I applaud you, Bwana Narendra Raval, and all your team for your developments thus far. Wanahitaji wapigiwe makofi. Wamejaribu jamani. Nimesema kwa uchache ya kwamba tunafurahia sana kazi ile hawa wenzetu wamefanya, sio tu hapa Salga, lakini Kenya mzima. Na mimi sina shaka tukiendelea kuimarisha uchumi wetu kwa ile mikakati tumeweka ya kupanua stima, kupanua mabarabara zetu, kurahisisha ease of doing business, watu waweze kufanya biashara kwa njia rahisi. Tukiendelea kuimarisha pia mambo yetu ya devolution na serikali zetu za ungatuzi siweze kukomaa, na hawa pia kufanya yale ambayo yanatakikana, ndio wawekezaji wengi zaidi waweze kuja. Miaka 10 iliyopita hakuna mtu ambaye angefikiria ya kwamba Salga ingekuwa mji wa industries kama tunaziona hapa. Tuko sasa na factory 4 ambazo kwa kawaida zingekuwa zimejengwa Mombasa au zimejengwa Nairobi, lakini ziko hapa, na zikiendelea hivyo wananchi mashinani waendelea kupata nafasi za kazi, sio tu kusema ya kwamba kazi zote ziko Nairobi na Mombasa. Kazi sasa inafikia mwananchi pahali alipo. Ameniahidi ya kwamba by June hii factory peke yake itakuwa inaandika zaidi ya watu 1,000. Na nimemuhimizia ya kwamba yastahili kwanza angalie vijana wa area hii ya Salga na Rongai, kwa sababu hawa wafanye kazi ndio watamchungia mali yake hapa pia, au ni namna gani? Hii kibarua wapate huko. Na tuendelee, hivi karibuni tutakuwa sehemu zingine na mtasikia. Na hiyo ndio haja ya amani, kwa sababu nchi ikiwa na amani na umoja, mengi yaweza kutendeka. Sio kila saa ni siasa. Na waomba wenzangu, muambie wanasiasa, wacheni tufanye kazi, tujenge taifa letu, tulete kazi kwa wananchi wetu. Au ni namna gani? Si ni namna hiyo? Mambo haya ndio ya manufaa. Na mimi sina shaka tukitenda hivyo tutafaulu, na Kenya itafaulu, na Kenya itasonga mbele, na Kenya itakuwa na utajiri, vijana wetu watapata kazi, na mambo haya ndio mambo ya muhimu. Haja yetu sisi ni maendeleo, haja yetu ni amani. Na mimi nawauliza Wakenya, tuje pamoja. Kenya hii hatuhitaji sisi wote. Hatutaki kubakisha mtu hata moja nyuma. Na tusiogope tukija pamoja. It is what is necessary for stability and to move this country forward. Na mimi sitatingizika. Hapo ndipo mimi nipo, na nitasonga mbele na hiyo line mpaka nihakikishe ya kwamba Wakenya wako na amani. Sio baada ya kila miaka 5 kila Mkenya ati yako na hofu, nitaamuka namna gani, itakuwa nini? Hapana, tunataka Mkenya apige kura, aende nyumbani, akule ugali na chapati na mama, agojee matokeo, siku hiyo ingine amerudi kazi na hakuna kitu, hakuna mwagikaji wa damu. Na hiyo safari hakuna mtu atanizuia jameni. Hiyo nimesema. Hiyo safari nitatimiza. Indeed, let me say that my administration will continue to support value addition in the extraction and manufacturing industries, particularly with regard to raw materials such as limestone, iron ore, and we will do this targeting the economic potential in each corner of our republic. And I say this because, as you're aware, historically, industrialization has been centered around the cities of Nairobi and Mombasa, with other areas of Kenya chiefly being suppliers of agriculture and of raw materials. Today, however, we are broadening the industrial base, turning places once referred to as nowhere into the new growth frontiers. The inauguration of manufacturing plants, such as the one we are here to open today, is not only welcome, but a clear testimony that the sustained focus on inclusive development is gradually transforming our nation, attracting investments to new regions all across the country. Our significant investment in upgrading Kenya's road and railway infrastructure, in expanding the electrical grid, and ensuring its greater stability, and in enhancing the ease of doing business, has ensured that every county in Kenya is witnessing increased investments, and this will in turn set our nation on a path of rapid and inclusive growth. There are immense opportunities under the Big Four agenda for the establishment of businesses such as the one we're opening here today, as well as new and emerging enterprises, particularly those owned and operated by youth, women, and persons living with disabilities. I am convinced that the National Cement Company, by opening this plant in Nakuru County, in recognition of the increased demand for cement to support road and building construction projects in this region, is something that will be greatly appreciated, as will the reduction in the cost of cement as a result of being closer to the market. I urge all players, especially our small players, to provide other inputs required in road and building construction, to similarly make investments in this and other counties, thereby taking advantage of what this plant offers. The National Cement Company brings this vital building commodity closer to the people in this part of the country and beyond as we head towards Lake Victoria. This will reduce the cost of the cement, which would otherwise have had to be transported great distances. National Cement has committed itself to pass on the benefits of the proximity advantage and logistical cost benefits to mwananchi, and for that tunasema asante sana. This will go a long way in helping bring down the cost of housing and supporting our affordable housing agenda. Alongside this, and true to the tradition that your company has set, we also anticipate that your corporate social responsibility will extend to the community around this plant as you have promised. Towards this end, I call upon the county government of Nakuru to leverage on this company to attract and sustain investments in this county for the mutual benefit of the whole country. My administration will continue to address market access challenges faced by our local manufacturers by according preference for local content in our economic development. And in this regard, and in line also with what Uhuru here has said, we are going to implement the Buy Kenya, Build Kenya initiative and the priority initiatives under the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act, which have provided clear mechanisms for the utilization of our locally produced goods and services. In addition, my administration will continue to support capacity building initiatives that aim to enhance international market access for Kenyan goods and services, while ensuring that Kenyan goods and services are of international standards. I conclude my remarks by once again thanking the National Cement Company Limited and indeed the entire DEFCI group of companies for this important new plant and the many opportunities it will bring to individuals and families across Nakuru County, as well as the entire nation of Kenya. I say again that you are indeed a true partner in our national endeavor to revamp our manufacturing sector. And with these few remarks, it is my pleasure and privilege to declare the National Cement Company Limited Nakuru County plant officially open.